last night. They said one problem with using your smartphone for translations is that apps only work if you are online. And when you're traveling, you can't always get a signal. Yes, exactly. The Lingua Traveler was designed for travelers by travelers. Have you used an electronic translator before? Yes, I had. I had one a few years ago. It was quite simple, but very useful. On TV, they said that the modern ones are really better. That's right. There are lots of great new features in the Lingua Traveler. An enormous amount of data is stored in it, but it's not difficult to use. It has a voice recorder. You can record phrases that are spoken by native speakers and practice them. So you can learn some of the language of the country you are visiting. Oh, how many languages are translated in this device? Well, that depends on the model. The Lingua Traveler 01 has 8 languages, and the 03 model has 14 languages. They are all English and Mandarin Chinese. When you think that Mandarin Chinese is spoken by over 1 billion people, that could be very useful. Oh, that's true. Old-fashioned translators had tiny screens, but the Lingua Traveler has a large LCD screen, and it has backlighting, so you can use it at night. Yes?
To the travel translator.
You want to buy one?
Lingua translator.
Do you want to buy one? Did you understand anything? Okay. Old-fashioned translators have tiny screens, but the Lingua Traveler has a large LCD screen, and it has backlighting, so you can use it at night. Oh, and is there an audio translation too? Oh yes. Words and phrases are shown on the display and spoken aloud in the language you choose. So let us say you are in a restaurant and you can type in a phrase and show the screen to the waiter. Or he can listen to the translation. Oh, I didn't like the voice quality on my old translator. Yes, I know what you mean. When the first electronic translator were made, the audio quality was poor. But these days, it is excellent quality. Oh, what happens if I spell a word wrong? That's no problem. The Lingua Traveler will guess the word for you. Now, let me tell you something about the Traveler features of this model. A currency converter and an alarm clock are included. It can also show time zones. It knows the time in 316 international cities. Oh, interesting. So what does this amazing device cost? Oh, this model, the Lingua Traveler 03, costs only $199 US. Oh, well, give me one then. It sounds very useful. You're very welcome. How many didn't understand anything?
10%.
How many got some information?
Too long.
Yes, but this is what happens
Too
in
long.
business.
So can listen me 10%.
Yeah. Okay. What was this conversation about?
About
the new product of electronic translator.
a translator,
Yeah.
an electronic translator.
and new one.
Okay. What were the models she was explaining about?
There's the model, the new feature, it has around
New features about
She
that.
talked about
It's
two models, the Lingua 01 and the Lingua 03, right?
its language.
Huh?
Around the new feature, there's a 8 language.
Yes, the first one has 8 languages, but the new one has how many languages?
P.
No, the first
The
one
old one is
has 8.
New one is 8.
The new one has 14.
14. New one has 14.
14
อันใหม่พี่ว่าอันใหม่แต่อันเก่าว่า3
ไม่รู้ว่าฟังได้3% 10%
Okay, let's listen to this again. Okay.
Too long.
No, not all of it here. How many languages are translated? Well, that depends on the model. The Lingua Traveler 01 has 8 languages, and the 03 model has 14.
14.
So it means 14 languages. Okay. All right, and then, but they both, or they all have English and Chinese Mandarin. Okay? All right. How do you do with the question on section A? What feature did you hear about the Lingua Traveler? Alarm clock? Does it have an alarm clock?
ไม่เลื่อน
ไอ้
เฮีย
ปลุกฉลาดนาฬิกาปลุกว่า
ไม่ได้ยินเลื่อนเฮีย
You didn't hear an alarm clock? Why didn't you hear? Something wrong with your hearing?
เขาร้านเขาขายอิเล็กทรอนิกส์ transmission
Okay. Okay, here. That's no problem. The Lingua Traveler will get the word. Now the travel features of this model. A currency converter and an alarm clock are included. It can also show time zones. Okay? So if you didn't hear it, please hear it. After you shower, just sing the water out. Okay?
you Eddie, you read too fast.
Huh?
You read too fast.
Too long.
No.
If I listen when you read.
I speak normal, but you listen slow. Right?
You must
No, okay, you can ask.
one paragraph stop and ask.
No.
You can ask everyone.
Yes.
That
Okay.
you read
That's
too fast or
why.
not.
That's why you are here. You need to develop your listening skills. As I promised you in my courses, I focus on the 4 skills, as we said, because if you listen only or you develop only the skills of writing and the grammar, you will never be able to listen and communicate in this language. Okay? Language means you must listen, okay? Speak,
About that.
read, write. Okay?
About
So you need to develop the listening. If you didn't really catch most of the talk, okay, that means you need to work on it. Okay? Because people don't slow down when they talk. Only teachers do. Okay, but when you are in a real life situation, people speak in a normal pace, you know. People even speak much faster than me. Okay, like if you go to New York, people don't have time to excuse me, cannot. Okay, life is fast and talking is fast and messages. Do you remember last time we said about messaging? Okay, you don't have to write the whole word because people don't have time to write, how are you doing this morning? So they just write are you? And that means you must understand this is how are you. Okay, that's why I gave you some, shorthand slang words last time. And this can develop by listening more, okay?
We must try now. We must try to listen you speak.
Excellent, yes.
Yes.
Yes. And the same thing with reading. Reading also, when I say snap reading, okay, that means read quickly. Because you cannot spend half hour reading 1 hour. Okay, so you need to develop. People can read 200 words per minute. Okay, you must count how many words you can read per minute. And not only reading, but reading and grasping the information. Okay, some people can read 200 words per minute, but can only grasp 10% of the information. That's poor. If you can read 150 words but grasp most of the information, okay, that's good. Got it? So develop your reading skill. That's why I liked about this. We develop reading, writing. Before we get into the listening, what did we do this morning? We did the speaking when she talked about the picture, and then writing, and now listening. Okay, you must develop all the skills. All right? But don't be disappointed if you didn't understand 100%. Okay, that's normal. Okay, that's why you're here. You need to work on it. All right? Okay? Oh? Okay?
Yes.
So don't worry about it. You just need to work on it.
The first
Okay,
time,
okay?
Eddy,
Yes.
the first time 10%, second time 30%,
Exactly.
and the third time is 50%. So you must this.
Oh, we have time to go.
First time is 10%, only 10%.
Okay. From the 10% did you hear? Did you